Hello, hello, my loves. What is up? It is early Saturday morning, and I'm switching it up on y'all. So instead of going to Dollar General, I'm actually heading into Walmart. I figured I would try to come in here early and see if there was any clearance finds or anything. Um, so yeah, let's go in here and see what they got, if anything at all. All right, you guys. So I started off over in the slipper and shoe section, and they did have like a lot of things that were still marked at clearance. This particular store didn't have any prices really like marked. So I did have to go and price check a lot of these things. And your prices may be different just depending on your store. Our prices are different, even just with the different stores, even in a similar area of town. So I knew these couldn't be like $9, so I price checked these as well. So you see me putting a lot of these back. Now these in my hand, I did get for $1 at a different Walmart location like a week or so ago. Um, these right here were $1, and these were actually $3, even though it says 9 on the rack. So just make sure you guys are double checking. I looked over at electronics really quickly. There was nothing really worth even looking at. Now, as far as the end caps, I did see a video that had popped up, and in her store, everything was ringing up like 10 cents. In my store, everything is still ringing up regular price. But if you do see like these reusable bags, then go ahead and price check them, because if they're 10 cents, then I mean, hey. So these scrubbers and different things like that as well, make sure you guys go ahead and just price check them. Now we always have a lot of clearance that is over in the garden section, so I always go over there and check and see what randomness that they've thrown into the garden section. So, yeah. I thought these little notebook sets were really cute. I didn't really think that $4 was like the best price, and plus, since they didn't have no Gemini, I wasn't feeling it like that anyway. So I just kind of looked through them because I was trying to see if they had Team Gemini. All right, so these are $3, you guys, and I think that's a pretty decent price for this particular item. They had all this little randomness here. These coupon books were 50 cents, and they had like some essential oils and things like that for $1. I did feel like this little randomness could really be marked down like a lot more, like maybe 25 cents or something. But hey, it is what it is. And you guys, I have a little bit of a sore throat if I sound different, but we keeping it pushing. So they have these mini puzzles right here for 25 cents, and these were from Valentine. I did think about picking up a few of them and just putting them away for next year, but I passed. And I just felt like these could be a lot cheaper. Now this little love letter box for $3 is super cute. It ain't big enough to fit in a love letter. And who writes a love letters anymore? Is literally more like a love text. This steering wheel cover was just $1, so that's a decent price. The same with the air conditioner cover, but we really have like mainly the big units here. It would be like the super, super older areas that had something, was in need of something like that. So I did have, they had all these faucet covers and things like that. So If you're in need of those things, then make sure you just check your clearance areas. So still over here in the garden section and looking at the little random Valentine things that they have on clearance. These are super cute. I just didn't really have a need for them right now. They had this like a mold remover or something. It's like $1. I don't know if you're in need of anything like that. Make sure you check your clearance. These trash bags here were just like $1. They had some really good finds on these household items. This bar bathroom set was $2, you guys. Just $2 for this light set. Now this one was $7, you guys, marked down from like 44 or something. So that is definitely a good deal if you're in need of these items. Make sure you check your clearance area. Look, $4. Like really, these are some super good deals. They had a couple more. This one was just $3. And they had a couple more, I think that were like $3, $5. So if you're in need of these type of items or you do remodeling, check out your clearance. So now I'm over in the beauty section. I saw this baby shark toothbrush, so I was just checking it. It's still like $11.98 or something. So I did not pick it up, but they do have like little random clearance racks hidden sometimes in like the beauty areas. And at Walmart, you have to check their tags because their clearance tags are yellow, just like the regular tags. So when you're walking down the aisle, just make sure that you are looking, really closely at the tags as you're just wandering because you may just walk right past a deal. And this is what I mean. So those tags here, these right here are clearance tags. Those are clearance in the corner. This is what the regular tag looks like, and right next to it is a clearance item. All right, so now I'm going to go over to their little dollar spot because I do notice that they have clearance items over here quite often. These picture frames are $1.25. They had some little like wall hooks. These were a 3-pack for $1.50. They had another that was like a single pack for 55 cents. I feel like I should have picked some of these up because they could be used for multi purposes, especially with crafting and things like that. But they had these clothespins for 25 cents. I did go ahead and grab some of these sponges. They're usually two in a pack for like $1 and they're marked down to 35 cents. We were in need of. So, as I was saying, you guys, we're in need of sponges. So, I did go ahead and pick up a few of those. And then I just continued to browse. I saw these little gloves down here. Um, but yeah. So, they had these dryer balls, and I'm for sure that in that video I referred to these were 10 cents at our store. Of course, they're not at mine. So, just make sure you guys are checking all of your little end cap items and stuff if you feel like they might be marked down or if they are marked and just snag them up. In the meantime, I hit the Jizak pot, you guys. So right as I was walking by, the worker had just marked this entire side of the rack of shirts down to $1. So, of course, y'all know for $1, I was going to go ahead and grab a few of these graphic tees. These are good for just throwing on, running out. I can wear them to work or whatever. So, yeah, I grabbed a few. And if you're in your store, make sure you're checking and you grab a few too. I went over to the women's section and they had these like jeggings and stuff marked down to $5. They had this little skirt for $5 and a couple other pants and different things. Like this whole rack was just marked down to $5. In the meantime, my ear heard somebody mention something about $1. So I went over, and this whole rack of children's pullovers is going to be marked down to $1. So make sure you guys are just checking for those as well in your Walmart. Now there was a whole rack of like accessories that were $1. Looks like we were a day late and $1 short to this party, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a couple of them. I know that they also had mentioned that they had just cleared another dollar clearance section, so just make sure you guys are checking. Walk throughout the store. They have clearance like marked all throughout these stores, you guys. So here's another rack of $5 items, and these are like sweatshirts and things like that. So yeah, I I feel like I have everything that I have for my limit right now. But as you can see, the shirts are ringing up for $1. Everything was ringing up as it was supposed to. And I'm gonna get ready to head up out of here. Make sure you guys are checking your clearance and be on the hunt. Always have your eye out. And yeah, happy clearance hunting and happy shopping. And I will see you guys and talk to you in my next one.